Pittsburgh Pirates for game number 3 of the 3-game series. And the Phillies won last night 8-0. And they got Christmas his night win the season. And pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Zach Wheeler. Pitching for the Pirates tonight will be Paul Skeens. And the Phillies got this game 48-38 in the season. The Pirates got the game 43-42 in the season. What's up with this? And I'm winning the Vice of Georgia. You want to watch this game? MC Sports Philadelphia. What's up, Dave? What's up, Wings? Coming to bed for the Pirates, we had Connor Griffin going to bed for the Pirates. The Pirates of 8 0. Shot the first 2. Then we're going to pitch where you call it running against Sweetman, strike one. Then we're going to pitch to Connor Griffin for it. And Connor Griffin grinds out softly to the pitcher. Zach Wheeler only first to the first in the right time in time. Connor Griffin's down. And we go to the Pirates timeline. We got Connor Griffin, Brandon Lowry, Brian Reynolds, and is Emerly Valdez, Rhino Hill, Nick Gonzalez, Jake McGunn, Tyler Cohen, and Henry Davis, and that is your Pittsburgh Pirates starting right now. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Brandon Lowry next to bat for the Pirates, no Pirate players on leads. 0. We got coming next to bat for the Pirates, we got Brandon Lowry next to bat for the coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Brandon Lowry next to bat for the Pirates, no Pirate players on leads. 1 out, top of the first, here we go. Zach, we're going to pitch the Randy going for running catch goes to 1 out. And Zach, we're going to pitch the Randy running catch 1 2 now. Then we're going to pitch the Randy running catch goes to strike 1 to 2 1. And Zach, we're going to pitch the Randy going board. And Brandon Lowry expert time on your way. Brandon Lowry get right in the back system of baseballs. And Zach, we're going to pitch going to avoid Randy going board. Running catch goes to roll 3 to 3 1. St. G right there. And Zach, we're going to pitch the Randy going board. And that is ball 4. And Brandon Lowry is walking against the first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Zach. You walk your first bat of the game, had to be Brandon Lowry. Come on, Zach. Don't mess up right now. And coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds next to bat for the Pirates. We got 1 Pirate player on first base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Zach, we got a pitch in there for you. Ryan. Go ahead, boy. You swing that one, that's a 5 balls 0. You swing that one, that's a 5 balls 0 and 1. And Zach, we got another pitch in there for you, Ryan. Go ahead, boy. Right now, catch it goes to Rolls 101. Like Kelly said, drink that water. Mm-hmm. And that we got another pitch for you, Ryan. Ready for it? Right now, catch it goes to Rolls 101. Then we're going to pitch you, Ryan. Right now, catch it goes to Rolls 101. Then we're going to pitch you, Ryan. Ready for it? Right now, catch it goes to Rolls 2 and 1. What's up, Rapid Fire Weaver 07? Hey, Weaver, you early now. Because, you know, and that we got another pitch in there for you, Ryan. Ready for it? Right now, catch it goes to Rolls 3 and 1. It's a hot one in Philadelphia today, y'all. Make sure y'all drink your water today, y'all. It's a hot one in Philadelphia, man. So it's gonna be a hot one today. It's a hot one tomorrow, Friday. It's just gonna be so bad that they canceled all the 4th of July events in Philadelphia for the Saturday because the temperature. So you didn't have to work today, Weaver. That's good. You have to work late today. That's good. And Zach Wheeler got no pitch for you already ready for it. You swing it out with the 5 balls, a 3 and 2. That's a 4 count. And Zach Wheeler got no pitch for you already ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Ryan Reynolds is out. Ryan Reynolds, you got straight to F out by Zach Wheeler. Go sit in that power strike again. First strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 1 K. So here they go. What else, Stacy? And coming up next, the bat for the Pirates again. And Lee Valdez go next to bat for the Pirates. We got 1-5 playing on first base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. That we got a pitch coming in for you. Valdez going for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is 0-1. And that we got another pitch coming in for you. Valdez going for it. And originally, Valdez lines out to the first base and Bryce Harper. And originally, Valdez is out. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So we have scores game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. The Super Phillies knew to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the first to be Trey Turner, Kyle Swilmer, and Bryce Harper. Anyway, you said Weaver, every Monday through Friday, don't have a set time. When I get home, I'm a natural guest mechanic. So if something breaks down, I gotta go check it out. Okay, Weaver, that makes sense. I didn't know you were a gas mechanic, Weaver. You never mentioned that in the stream before. And Jay Johnson, my dad that's what just like that's what like when you win, but he do it the way doesn't like it when he does it the way. What spot you talking about? I ain't got no spots anywhere. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner gonna bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. And Paul Skeens got a pitch getting for a strike ready for it. Brandon Catcher got a strike with on 1. And Paul Skeens got another pitch getting for a strike ready for it. Brandon Catcher got his balls 1-1. And then we're gonna and Paul Skeens got another pitch getting for a strike ready for it. And Trey Turner flies out to the shortstop, Connor Griffin. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're 0 for 1. Trey Turner's 0 for 1, y'all. Here go the face start lineup. We got Trey Turner, Castro, Bryce Harper, Randy Rushing left field, Elbow, Bryce Stop at second base, J.T. Hill, Gabriel McCoy Jr. playing right field, and Justin Crawford batting ninth, playing center field. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had Kyle Schwarber next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out. 5 in the first. Here we go. And Paul Skeens got a pitch in the ball. He's forward, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the balls 1-0. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in the ball. He's forward, get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls of 1-1. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in the ball. He's forward, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes at strike 2 to 1-2. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in the ball. He's forward, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2 to 2-2. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in the ball. He's forward, get ready for it. Really? Hold on. Because you know, when you say stuff like that Wednesdays, I gotta believe that. I gotta believe that. Hold on. Hold on, because. Really? Hold on, because you know, you may be on to something Wednesdays. I'm not saying you're wrong or nothing. Okay, here we go, here we go. And let it come up Wednesdays, because you know. Okay, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Boston Celtics had agreed to trade Jalen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Angie has struck it again. We got freaking Jalen Brown on the Sixers. Hell yeah. We just got Dean Wade the other day. The other guy that posted it that was on that came to the Sixers the other day. What was the other guy? The guy from the Cavaliers. We got him now. Now Paul. Now Jalen Brown. Yes, you know them. That just happened. That just happened. Well, listen to this one, guys. If you're Piston fans out here, Tobias Harris has got traded, y'all. So it's right here, guys, y'all. Free agent forward Tobias Harris has agreed to a 2-year, $31 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. Tobias Harris gonna play the same team with Victor Wembanyama on the Spurs. How you Piston fans feel about that? And he's gonna be in the Western Conference. Yeah. Oh, and breaking news for y'all, you Sixer fans. Kelly Oubre Jr. just got traded. So free agent forward, Sixer player Kelly Oubre Jr. has agreed to a 2-year, nearly $17 million deal to sign with the Indiana Pacers. So Oubre's going. Oh man, by the way, also Quentin Grimes is going too. Quentin Grimes has signed a deal with the Lakers, so he going too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we posted this on my thing because I posted one about the other dude, so I did do that. So this is like another one. Exciting day in Sixers Nation, like that's exciting. And having having the guy from the Cavaliers and plus Jalen Brown from the Celtics. And the Celtics, if you say talk with Jalen Brown, now Jalen Brown's gonna be teammates with Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Yeah. Coming up next, we have the Phillies. We got Vice talking next. We have the Phillies. No Phillies versus Phillies. Stop the front. Bottom the first team. Hosting the victory. Vice winning by one. Hosting the victory. Vice winning against one. Hosting the victory. Vice winning by 2-1. Hosting the victory. Vice winning by 2-2. Hosting the victory. Vice winning by 3-3 again. Hosting the victory. Vice winning nice ball 1-1. The Vice is long against the first 8 for the Phillies. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have Brady March next to the Phillies. You got one big bat first base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Same we go. Post game of the victory March, swinging the strike one. And then post game of the victory March, 20 catch one, one. Post game of the victory March, going Brady March flies out sharply to the center field. Jake McGum. And Brady March is out. Brady March over one. A stranded Bryce Harper on first base. And that's the Hills of the Phillies. So we still was going game, ladies and gentlemen. That's in the first inning. We went on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the van. Let's see the Pirates and the center at the top of the second. And the three Pirate players in the bad top second league, Ryder Henry, Nick Gonzalez, and Jake Van. I know it's exciting though that we got Jalen Brown on the sixth. Hey my god. I mean, wow. Now I don't have to hate Jalen Brown no more. Now he's a sixer. I don't have to hate him anymore. I used to hate Jalen Brown, but now I don't hate him anymore. Well, LeBron James is left the Lakers anyway, so. And Weaver doesn't have an Instagram. It doesn't have a Twitter. I can't really add on Weaver anyway on Wednesdays. When Weaver gotta have an X account. You gotta have an X account. You gotta have an X account though. You know, you gotta have an X account though. If you don't have an X account, we can't add him. If you don't have an X account though. Yeah, 'cause you gotta have an X account. You gotta have one. 'Cause if he doesn't have an X account, you can't add him if you don't have one. Hey, this is Cleveland in the category, but yeah, the account's not his. So it don't say his name on it. You can't add his account because you can't add his account. So people gotta check his account and see why nobody can add him. I try to add him and then we put the account down, not adding him. You gotta fix that. You gotta fix it. So coming up the bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan O'Hare going to bat the Pirates. The Rockways on page 0. Top of the second. Here we go. That we got a pitch going to Ryan when it comes to they're going to pitch Ryan swinging about 2 1 1. Then we're going to pitch Ryan swinging about 1 2. Then we're going to pitch Ryan swinging and missing that strike 3. And Ryan O'Hare in the zone. Ryan O'Hare, you got to strike the F out by Zach. When you go sitting there, that Pirates there on your ears. Second strike over Zach. We went 2 games. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, you got Nick Gonzalez next to bat the Pirates. You got no Rockways on page 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. Then we're gonna fish gonna be Nick running catch ball 1. Then we're gonna fish next 20 minutes strike 1. Then we're gonna fish Nick running catch ball 2-1. Then we're gonna fish next 25 2-2. Then we're gonna fish Nick running forward. Swing that go right into the grass, and that's a single. Nick Gonzalez gonna hit the first base by the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez singles on the ground ball to the right field and game with Connor Jr. And Nick Gonzalez down. Coming next to bat for the Pirates, we got Jake Van Gunn next to bat for the Pirates. We got 1-5 on first base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Zach Wynn, we got a pitch when you Jake. We swing that ball, you swing that about 7-1. They're going to visit Jake when they get to 1-1. They're going to visit you, Jake, when he born. Jake McGunn flies out to the left field of Brandon Marsh. Jake McGunn is down. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Tyler Callahan. Next to bat for the Pirates, we got 1-5 away on first base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. They're going to visit Tyler, swing that about 1-1. They're going to visit Tyler, get ready for one. Yeah, it's any the settings here. Because you can't have somebody there with their settings, so you got to fix that when we win. You got to know how to fix that. Then we're going to visit each other. We're swing the family one. Then we're going to visit each other. Right now, catching those balls 1-1. And then we're going to pitch, going to be Tyler, go ready for one. Swing and a miss, now strike 2 to 1-2. And then we're going to pitch, going to be Tyler, go ready for one. And so we're going to hit for Tyler, coming, Tyler, going to get back in the back to the baseball. Zach, we're going to pitch, going to be Tyler, go ready for one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Tyler Callahan is down. So you're going to strike that 5 was that we're going to send them that power start again. Third strike was that we with 3 kings. And that's 3 ends for the Phillies, 3 ends for the Pirates. So we still was going to get ladies and gentlemen. We know to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. We'll see the Phillies and turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Philly Phillies to the bat at the bottom of the second will be Alec Bone, Vice starting J2. 15 and that's 3 ends for the Pirates. So we still was going to get ladies and gentlemen. We know to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. We'll see the Phillies turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Philly Phillies to the bat at the bottom of the second will be Alec Bone, Vice and J2. Hey, big ladies and gentlemen. There you go, what's next? There you go on Star Wars. I was wondering when you in. Yeah, so we got Adam Wong coming back with the Phillies, no Philly face the Rays, 0 outs on the second hill. Hosting the first year, and don't see the first year, 25-1. Don't see the first year, and I'm going to hit my pitcher, the first for the Phillies. Come next to the Phillies, you got Vice Stock next to the Phillies, you got one, the new Philly face on Rays, 0 outs. I got one night Philly fan first Rays, 0 outs on the second hill. And posting the picture, voicing on and seeing the picture, voicing the string on. Posting the picture, sending from 1 2, posting the picture, sending from 1 2, posting the picture, starting the catching the strike one, stringing around the guy, not singing, voice time at the first in the video, voice stuck on H 1 voice stuck and voice start singing on grind roll to the right finger, and is the album with the rate. The face that voice time first the album on time, which fans going 0. Coming the next to the Phillies, you have JT next to the Phillies, you have Baby the first in third base. Two, 1 out. Found the second hand posting in the pitch, JJ, and the straight on one. And the pitch, on one. And the pitch, on 2 1. And the pitch, on 3 1. And the pitch, on 3 2. 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 And the swingers not striking JT, out JJ, for 1. Your first strike. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, you got Gabriel Conley Jr. next to the Phillies, you got being hit on first base and third base. 1 out. Found the second here. Wasn't even 15 game on the stream. Swinging misses, strike one. And posting the pitch game when he catches the ball 1. And posting the pitch game, 75 1 2. And posting the pitch game when he catches the ball 2. And then the pitch game, 75 1 2. And swinging the pitch game when he catches the ball 23 2 for count. And that is 4 4. Posting was long the first man. This is posting first for the game. The base that gave him Conjun first rate and just out on second base. And I don't and games in the first base rush shot second with everyone third base so he's there. On the next at the Phillies, we have Justin Clark next at the Phillies, based on the Phillies. 1 out around the second here posting in the pitch Justin getting on the posting in the pitch Justin Clark reaches on the field showing playing for choice and getting to give his third base just calls man second base on Tony but second base and Nick is out. The base of Justin Clark second base and game on third base. And the Phillies score runs to score the Pirates at 2 the Phillies at 2 the Phillies at 2 runs going to foul in second. Thanks to everyone and Vice Star. And then it was good African food raw African food. So it was between the okra and the potato greens. I had the okra with the rice and everything. African food is good, you know. And coming up next to other Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to other Phillies. We have first base and second base and third base. 1 out. Allowing the second, here we go. And posting in history trade when the kids gonna struggle. The whole game in history trade. Sweet nigga, honey, nigga, wait for the balls going. 3-1 home run for Trey Turner and the Phillies on the second yet again. Trey Turner he's going to win your also scored the 5-0. The Phillies had 5-1 and the Phillies got a 3-1 score. And the bottom in the second thanks to Gabriel Conley Jr., Justin Carlin, and Trey Turner's 3-1 home run. This is Trey Turner's 10th home run in the 2026 season at 5-0 love for you. 5 the Phillies. Hello. Trey Turner is going yard like a damn mother say, cause yeah, And so coming next to the Phillies, we have Kyle looking next to the Phillies, no Philly fast on base. 1 out on the second, here we go. Posting in the pitch, he's scoring 25-1. Posting in the pitch, scoring New Castle, pass of the third man, Nick Gonzalez, and Castle was down. Coming next to the Phillies, we have Vice next to the Phillies, no Philly fast on base. 2 outs on the second, here we go. Posting in the pitch, Vice swinging, striking 1. Swinging the pitch right, swinging, catch the ball on one. Swinging the pitch right, swinging the ball on two. Swinging the pitch right, swinging the pitch not starting, right side was out. That's the to the Phillies. So score the Pirates at 0-1. The Phillies have 5 runs at the end of the second inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn of bed. Let's hit the Pirates again, turn of bed at the bottom at the top of the third. The 3-5 players at the top of the third, Henry Davis, Connor Griffin, and Brandon Rodwin. And coming to bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis in the bat for the Pirates, no power plays, no eight, 0 outside the third. He goes that we got a pitch to Henry. I guess he was strike one. And then we're going to pitch to Henry, we're going to get swing, strike one, two. And then we're going to pitch to Henry, we're going to pitch to Henry, we're going to get the ball on two. And then we're going to pitch to Henry, swing, and go out there, women, and the ball's going. So home run for Henry Davis, and the Pirates are on the board. So score, the Pirates have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs. And the Pirates get the first run score on the top of the third, thanks to Henry Davis. So home run, Henry Davis, 7 on 2016 on the on the 5 out to the left center field. They can say when you just had to get that one in. And coming next to me for the Pirates, we had Connor Griffin next to the Pirates, no hard raise on base. 0 outs, Bama, top of the third, here we go. So we're going to get a victory. Connor want to catch the ball on the they're going to get you Connor swing, want to catch the strike one. They're going to pitch you Connor, we can roll 2-2-1. They're going to pitch you Connor swing, right the grass, not single. They're going to miss the first base for the Pirates. Connor Griffin singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Trey Turner. Coming next to the Braves, we have Vernon Long next to the Braves, we have 1 play player. Coming next to the Pirates, we have Vernon Long next to the Pirates, we have 1 player on first base, 0 out, stop there, here we go. So look at the first where you coming, when you running, when it gets to go straight one. So look at the first you, when you running the 65 on 10. Then the first you running, swinging down, and then light starts on the foul turn, when light is down. So. So coming next to coming next to the Pirates, we have running runners. The next to the Pirates, we have 1-5 player on first base, 1 out, about top of the third. Here we go. So we're gonna put you Ryan when it comes to strike one. So we're gonna put you Ryan when it's strike one 2. So we're gonna put you on the balls and on 2. So we're gonna put you on the ground 2-2. So we're gonna put you on when it comes to the 1-3-2 again. And we're gonna put you on swing, go right in the grass, not single, right runs against the first base for the Pirates. If I want to sing on a short line drive to left field and Brandon Marsh. And the Pirates scored another run to score. The Pirates had 2 runs. The Phillies had 5 runs. The Pirates get the second one score. The top of the third thanks to Connor Griffin. So coming next to bat for the Pirates, James Rivales next to the Pirates, no power, 1 on first base, 1 out on top of the third. Here we go. So we're gonna put you on the 1. Then we're gonna strike 1. Then we're gonna swing for 1 2. Then we're gonna go 2 new. Then we're gonna swing for 1 2 2. Then we're gonna go 1 3 2 again. Then we're gonna swing is not strike 3. Then we're gonna down. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan O'Hare next to the Pirates with 1-5 on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Then we're swinging Ryan on the catch to strike 1. Then we're trying swinging strike 2. Then we're trying on the catch 1 2. Then we're trying on the roll 2 2. Then we're trying on the catch roll 3 2 again. Then we're trying. And Ryan O'Hare strikes on the foul turn. Ryan O'Hare is out, and that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So it's good. The Pirates have 2 runs. The Phillies have 5 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the third lane, gentlemen. The Phillies turn the battle to the Phillies, new turn at the bottom of the third, and the 3 Phillies versus at the bottom of the third. Brandon Marsh, Heather Bowman versus starting. To come at the to come to the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Moss coming to bat the Phillies, no Philly bats on base. 0 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. Posting in the pitch to Brandon Morris trying to get rolling new. And then posting in the pitch to Morris, get ready for it. And swinging, they're going to go high, they're going to go either. Swinging, they're going to go high, they're going to go either. Ball's going. Solo home run for Brandon Morris, and the Phillies are 7-0 yet again. So score the Pirates have 2 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs. The Phillies get the 6-run score. And the bottom of the third, thanks to Brandon Morris solo home run. The Brandon Morris 50 home run in the 20th season with 5 balls, the right beam. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have Alec Romo next to the Phillies, no Phillies, no Phillies, 0 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. Posting in the pitch, Alec on the going new. Posting in the pitch, Alec swinging for 1. Posting in the pitch, Alec on the going new, swinging for 1, 2. Posting in the pitch, Alec winning. Alec Romo lines up to the first base and right hand. And Alec Romo was down. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have Bryson starting next to the Phillies, no Phillies, no Phillies, 1 out, bottom of the third, here we go. And Wilson University stock already went right side pops out to the third base and Nick Gonzalez in the foul territory. And whoever starts out coming next to the Phillies, we have JT Moon next to the Phillies, no Phillies on base, 2 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. Running here, the Phillies, JT running against the strike one. And basically, JT getting one. JT Moon pops out to the third base and the first base, and running here and foul territory, and JT Moon's down. That's 3 outs to the Phillies, so score the Pirates at 2-1, the Phillies at 6 runs. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates to the red. Let's see the Pirates and turn the red to top of the 4 on the 3 5 versus the red top of the 4 wing. Nick Gonzalez, Jay Montgomery, and Tyler Green. Coming to the back for the Pirates, we have Nick Gonzalez in the back for the Pirates, no 5 versus 8, 0 outside the 4, and here we go. So we're going to pitch Nick when he gets the strike on the 1. Then we're going to Nick when he's swinging the 5 on the 10. Then we're going to Nick when he gets the 1 on the 10. Then we're going to pitch Nick swinging the 5 on the 10. Then we're going to pitch Nick swinging Nick right in the ground, not single. Nick Gonzalez makes the first day for the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez single on the ground, ball to the shortstop, Trey Turner. So coming out next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jake McGowan next to the Pirates at 1 5 first base, 0 outside the 4, here we go. So we're going to pitch swing, Jake going to get the ball now. So we're going to pitch Jake going to get the ball 2 now. So we're going to pitch Jake swinging, going right in the grass, not single. Jake McGowan makes the first base for the Pirates. Jake McGowan single, going to short line drive to center field, Justin Glover. And Nick Gonzalez been second base, so the Pirates have Jake McGowan first base, and Nick Gonzalez on second base. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Tyler Cunningham next to bat for the coming next to the Pirates, we have Tyler Cunningham next to the Pirates, we have one Pirates on first base, second base, 0 outside the road, here we go. They're going to get a pitch to a Union Tyler when he gets rolling in. And we're going to Tyler when he gets straight 1. They're going to pitch Tyler, swing the 5-1-2. They're going to pitch Tyler ready for one. When he gets to the ball 2-2, they're going to pitch Tyler swing, raising up strike 3, Tyler Cunningham is out. So coming up next to bat for the coming next to bat for the Pirates, we had Henry Davis, and next to bat for the Pirates, we got Pirates on first base, second base, 2 outs, bottom of the third, top of the 4, and here we go. So we got a pitch to Henry, we swing at the 5-1-1. So we're going to pitch to Henry, we're going to get the ball on 1. So we're going to pitch to Henry, we swing at the 5-1-2. So we're going to pitch to Henry, swing at the ball, swing at the ball, 2-1-2. So we're going to pitch to Henry, swing at the ball, 3-1-2. So we're going to pitch to Henry, and Henry Davis starts in the foul team. Henry Davis out. Henry Davis just strike the F out by him. So we're going to go sit in that foul still again. 8 strikes was that. We were 8 Ks. And that's in the we're coming up next to bat for the Pirates. We are coming Griffin next to bat for the Pirates. We got 5 players on first base and second base. 2 outs. Top of the bottom of the 8, 2 outs. Top of the 4, here we go. So we only got a pitch coming in for you, Henry. Get ready. When next to bat for the Pirates, we got Connie Griffin next to the Pirates. We got Pirates right on first base and second base. 2 outs. Top of the 4, here we go. So we're going to pitch to Connie running, swing with strike 1. So we're going to pitch to Connie Griffin. Connie Griffin extra time on you on Connie Griffin. We're going to 6 on base 1. So we're going to pitch we calling ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two is 0-2. Yeah, much is the best hit on the Phillies. You're right about that one. Yeah. And that would have gotten the pitch coming for you. Calling ready for it. Right now, catch it goes, the ball's 1-2. Oh, by the way, guys, the voting for the phase two is tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 12 p.m. It's tomorrow at 12 p.m. So today's your last day to vote for anybody being the move to the next round, and then it will be all star voters for Alabama, Vernon Morris, and Bryson Stott. So you know, is that we're gonna if it's gonna be kind of great for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls and 1-2. Is that we're gonna if it's gonna be kind of great for it. Swing and a miss, and I strike then kind of went out. Kind of going to strike that ball. Yeah, the game ball is exact agreement. I was in that power there. Yeah. Nine strike was exact with 9 Ks. And that's 3 outs to the Pirates. So score the Pirates at 2 runs. The Phillies at 6 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning the battle to the Phillies. And then turning at the bottom of the fourth. The three Philly fans at the bottom of the fourth. Me, Gabriel McCollum Jr., Justin Carver, and Trey Turner. Gabriel McCollum Jr. got walked in the run. Justin Carver was overwhelmed in the run. Trey Turner is 1 for 2 in a home run, 3 RBIs in the run. Trey Turner's starting to get really good again, guys. You know, Trey Turner was starting, but Trey Turner's starting to get back to his old self, you know, hitting home runs and stuff. So, you know, Trey Turner's starting to fix himself. Thank you, Star Wars. Thank you, Star Wars, for saying that. Because Winstead is trying to say that Derek Hill's the best hitter on the team. Winstead trying to say, you're leaving your best hitter on our bench. Somebody say Derek Hill's the best hitter. Not really. Brandon Marsh is the best hitter. So you know, I can agree with Star Wars on that one because I can't agree with when Winstead said because I don't agree with that because that's what I say. Yeah, no, yeah, that one's very much to play every day. He ain't been doing that with Derek Hill. Derek Hill comes in the games here and there, but they used to switch between Gabriel McConnell Jr. and Derek Hill every game, and now they're not doing that. They didn't Derek Hill play in every game. So that's telling you right there. What's that trying to say right there? Derek Hill don't get a lot of playing time, so there's a lot to say on that one. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Gabriel McConnell Jr. going to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on 8-0. I was bound the board. Here we go. Paul Skeens got a pitch for Gabriel. Great boy swinging that one to 5 balls on 1. Yeah, McCullers is okay. You know, he is here and there, so I'll give him a pass on that. And McCullers is doing all right. And Paul Skeens got a pitch for Gabriel when he gets to swing the balls on 1. And Paul Skeens got a pitch for Gabriel. Great boy. Right now, Cats goes the balls 1-1. They're doing the banana option winner. Nice. And that we were and Paul Skeens got another pitch and we gave a great point. Right catch goes the ball 2-1. Yeah, March is getting his lefties now, so that's why he's always getting used every day. So and Paul Skeens got another pitch for you gave him great, but he's swinging that one goes right into the grass and that's a single. And Gabriel McConnell Jr. advanced the first base for the film. Gabriel McConnell Jr. got a hit, guys. Gabriel McConnell Jr. is 1-for-1, y'all. And Gabriel McConnell Jr. singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Jay McGum. That's what I'm talking about, Gabriel. Get yourself something. Get yourself a here, man. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Justin Carver next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player in first base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And Paul Skeens got a pitch getting away Justin Rayborn. And Justin Carver lines out sharply to the right field and Ray Valdez, and Justin Carver's out. Justin Carver, you over 2. You hit it right to the man. Line out right to the man. Damn it, Justin. That's the call. Why would you line out to the Venezuela? You could have just like, come on. That should have been right in the grass. That was you never line up to a left fielder, to a right fielder, never do that. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got one big player on first base, one out, driving the fourth, him young. Paul Skeens got a fish in the way, Trey Gray Bourne. Brandon catch goes the balls 1-0. And Paul Skeens got another fish in the way, Trey Gray Bourne. Brandon catch goes the ball 2-0. And Paul Skeens got another fish in the way, Trey Gray Bourne. And the swing don't go right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner remains the first base for the fans. Trey Turner got a hit. He's one for three. Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1 for 3 on. 1 for 2 on. Something like that. Can't get my words together, damn it. Trey Turner is 2 for 3 on. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the left fielder, Tyler Callahan. And Gabriel McConnell Jr. at second base. So the Phillies had Trey Turner on first base and Gabriel McConnell Jr. on second base. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Cal Sorgan next to bat the Phillies. We have Philly Bears on first and second base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Paul Skeens got a pitch in the race over Gray Bourne. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0 1. Then he's up to 8 o'clock, and he's still in the fourth inning. And this game started at like 6:40. I see why. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in the race over Gray Bourne. He's swinging down to 5-0 2. Shout out to the one person watching the stream. Thank you for 11 likes. We got 11 likes on the screen, guys. Wait. And Volsky in the fifth is scoring a great point. The Volsky in the third is the ball 2 to 1 and 2. And Volsky in the fifth is scoring a great point. Volsky threw a pitch over to his shortstop. Volsky threw a pitch over to his shortstop. The shortstop to make sure that Gabriel couldn't Jr. to go to second base back, pick up to number 1 at second base. So Volsky got another pitch going to be scoring a great point. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3, and Castro was down. Castro, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Paul Skeens got a pitch in the right Rice ready for him. Brandon's catch goes the ball is 1-0. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in the right Rice ready for him. Brandon's catch goes the ball is 1-0. Paul Skeens got another pitch to Rice ready for him. Paul Skeens got another pitch to Rice ready for him. Brandon's catch goes the ball 2-0. And Paul Skeens got another pitch to Rice ready for him. Ah! It went right past his glove. Like, how did you not catch that? You swing that one going past his glove and one going to the grass. One going on. Vice over went around first. I was second. Vice over got a double on. Vice over got a hit. He's 1 for 2 on. And this is Vice over's 15 double on the 2026 season on a line drive to the center fielder, Jake McGunn. And the Phillies score another run. So score the Pirates at 2 runs. The Phillies got 8 runs. And the Phillies will get a 2-run score in the bottom of the fourth. Thanks to Gabriel McConnell Jr. and Trey Turner. Now it's 8-2 Phillies. 8 runs of force for Zach Wheeler. Paul Skeens, you are terrible. You ain't the shit. So you need to go back with that one. You ain't shitting. You ain't shitting. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to bat for the Phillies. We have one big player. You have one big player on second base, 2 outs, top of before him go. Post game on the biscuit for you Marsh, ready to swing the man, just strike no one. And post game on the pitch for you Marsh, great boy, running catch got the balls on the one. And post game on the pitch for you Marsh, great for him. You swing in the mids, and that strike 2 is 1-2. And post game on the pitch for you Marsh, great for him. Running catch goes the ball 2-2, and we still got Brandon Marsh's legs. Oh, look at this. The Philly tailgate said that Paul's game isn't winning the Cy Young Award this year. Yeah, because he ain't doing so good. And good thing we're going to watch Joe Barry. And Paul's game's got another pitch coming up for you, Morris. You're ready for him. Running catch goes to strike 2. Running swinging. Running catch goes to swinging, strike 1. Paul's game to pitch you, Morris. Running catch ball 1. Paul's game to pitch you, Morris. Swinging, is not strike 2, 1-2. Paul's game to pitch you, Morris. Running catch goes to ball 2-2. Paul's game to pitch you, Morris. Swinging, is not strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is down. Brandon Morris, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout, and you stand by top on second base. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So it's going to the Pirates have 2 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. It's in the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn it's the Pirates turn the bat. Let's see the Pirates and then turn the bat top of the fifth. And the 3 Pirate players to the bat top of the fifth will be Brandon Lowry, Brian Reynolds, and Esmeralda Valdez. Yeah, they do the fireworks at the game. This supposed to be the second game where they do the fireworks because they did one yesterday. They did one. I think they did one yesterday. I think, and then they supposed to do one again today. So the second one. Oh, you gonna watch the? Oh, you watch Star Wars? I mean, Star Wars. You watch which Avatar the last Airbender you watch? The one from Nickelodeon, or do you watch that new Avatar the last Airbender on Netflix? Cause I heard that there's a live action Avatar the last Airbender on Netflix, which I haven't seen it yet. Cause I heard about that one. It's like the live action one. Yeah, even in the animated one. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, other one on Netflix. Yeah, the one on Netflix I haven't watched that one, and because I know it's probably good though. If you're like an Avatar Last Airbender fan, then that's really good because the TV show one was really good. That started out the series, and then they did the Avatar Last Airbender movie, and then now they're doing the Netflix TV show series. So you know. So coming at the bat for the Pirates, we have Brandon Lowe in the bat for the Pirates, no power plays amazing. I was talking to him. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you. Brandon Gray born. Swinging the mids, the strike was on one. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you. Brandon Gray born. Swing down with the 5 balls on 2. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you. Brandon Gray born. And Brandon Lowry asked for time on your own. Brandon Lowry get right in the bat like 6 of my face bones. You can't spell the word Netflix right. That's not even how you spell Netflix anyway. Netflix is spelled Netflix. That's how you spell Netflix. It's Netflix, not next. Netflix, like next, like net, like net, and then flix is Flik, Fix. So it's not flex, it's flix with the I in it, not the E in there. And then you gotta take the other the E out, and you gotta take the X out, and it's Netflix, not next, not with the X in there. So you gotta spell it right, so. And that one got another fish coming up for you, waiting, going, and the fish waiting. When you catch the ball, 1 and 2. That one gonna fish you waiting, when you catch the ball, 2 and 2. That one gonna fish you waiting, going, born. And Brandon Lowry runs out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, who goes to the first base and right off in time. And Brandon Lowry's at home. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds next to bat for the Pirates, no power players on base. When I talk to him, here we go. So we got a pitch for you, Ryan Grady Bourne. Ryan catches goes the balls 1-0. So we're gonna pitch you, Ryan. And so we're gonna pitch for you, Ryan Grady Bourne. Ryan catches goes the balls 1-0. So we're gonna pitch for you, Ryan Grady Bourne. Ryan catches goes the ball 2-0. And so we're gonna pitch for you, Ryan Grady Bourne. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls to 2-1. So Johnny C, I know you happy with the train, Jenny Run to come to the Sixers? Yeah. Hell yeah. Why am I not happy? I'm happy about that. I was happy about the first trade, the first free agent move that we did. And when we got that one player from the Cavaliers, that was exciting. It's the second move that the Sixers made, getting Jaylen Brown. Oh yeah, the Sixers definitely won the championship this year. We definitely won the championship. We're going to be going to the NBA Finals this year. But we got Jaylen Brown. Yeah, ain't no way the Sixers not making it to the NBA Finals. It's like that's like when that. And 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 that really got another best for you when you going. You swing it down with the five running catch goes strike 2-2. That really got another best for you when you going. And Ryan Reynolds, that's what time Ryan Reynolds, you have never system of baseball. And that really got another best for you when you going. Ryan catch goes the ball 3 to 3 and 2 the full count. Yeah, you gotta go to Netflix on Wednesdays. You gotta go to Netflix for that. Cause Avatar: The Last Airbender is on Netflix. You gotta go to Netflix for that one. Yeah, you gotta go to Netflix for that one and check to see if there's a new season. So yeah, the one on Netflix is the live action one. It's not like the one from Nickelodeon, like the animated one. Yeah, so and that we're gonna fix for you going. Swinging down with the power 3 and 2. That we're gonna bet you Ryan Green was swinging is not strike 3. And Ryan Reynolds, you got strike that was that we gonna sit in that 5 was there year. 10 strikeouts was that with 10 games. Yeah, the one on Netflix is like the live action one. It's kind of like similar to the episode last ever the movie. The movie one it was the live action one. So they continued that with the TV show. But they did a reboot of the animated live Avatar: The Last Airbender on TV show, the animated one, the live action version of that one. It's kind of made it more like, more up to date on that. Because, they wanted to do that because they wanted to do that to make a TV show series. So, they had one. It's the animated one that Nickelodeon did. They just didn't make it a live action version, which, sound like they want to do that just so they can like have like if you look at the animated one they did for Nickelodeon, you compare it to the TV show one, live action TV show one. It's kind of like it's kind of good. It's kind of like the same story. But anyone coming on next to bat for the Pirates, we had it was very Ballers next to bat the Pirates. Got no Pirates on base. 2 hours, 2 hours. Top of the fifth. Here we go. So we got a pitch for you. Ballers want to catch a ball on them. So we're gonna pitch you Ballers. Great swing. They go right into the grass. And that's a single. As the runway Valdez remains the first base for the Pirates. Anthony Valdez singles on line drive to the right fielder Gabriel McConnell Jr. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Rhino here next to bat the Pirates. Got 1-5 player on first base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. So we got the pitch getting when you want. Get ready for it. And swing that go right into the grass. And that's a single. Rhino here will advance the first base for the Pirates. Rhino here singles on the ground ball to the center fielder Justin Carver. Dang, Justin Carver. And here's Rosalie Valdez in second base. So the Pirates have a runner here in first base, and Rosalie Valdez on second base. Gotta drink that water, guys, because my throat was getting a little dry, so had to do that a little bit. Over that, guys. You didn't want to hear me coughing like that. Not especially on, speaking like that, so. And so, I'm not in the environment going on for Zach Wheeler. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Nick Gonzalez. Next to bat, the Pirates got 5 players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got the pitch, getting away. Nick ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball's 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you. Nick ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch, getting away. Nick ready for it. Let me say it again. So Zach Wheeler got another pitch, getting away. Nick ready for it. And swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Gonzalez advanced to first base for the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez singles on a line drive to the center fielder Justin Colburn. And right here at second base, so the Pirates had Nick Gonzalez on first base. And right here on second base, and Nick and the Pirates scored another run. So score the Pirates had 3 runs, the Phillies had 8 runs. And the Pirates get the third run score in the top of the fifth, thanks to Elizabeth Valdez. I think it's 8-3, man. The Pirates trying to come back in this game, which I do not like them. So, so yeah, So we have Phillies interim manager Don Mattingly coming to the mound to talk to Zach Wheeler. And then that ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. So Zach Wheeler went 4.5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 runs, 3 home runs, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run, and a 2.25 ERA. Alright, the game's back on. David, every sports builder need to fix that damn station. And they're just having issues. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Zach Willis and Richard not gonna pitch the Phillies. Cal Vegas. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jake going next to bat the Pirates. No good. Then we got 5 players on first base and second base. 2 outs about on the top of the fifth. Here we go. Cal Vegas got the first speed. Jake get ready for one. Swinging and miss, and that strike one's on one. Zach and Cal Vegas got the first speed. Jake get ready for one. And Jamin Gum got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Pirates. So the Pirates have Jake McGunn on first base, Nick Gonzalez on second base, and Ryan O'Hare on third base. Bases loaded for the Pirates. Dang it. So coming up next, offensive substitutions. Jared Torino will pinch hit for Tyler Callahan. So, so Callahan's got a pitch coming for you, Jared Greenwood. And Jared Torino got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Pirates. So score the Pirates have Jared Torino on first base, Jake McGunn on second base, and Nick Gonzalez on third base. Second base on the Pirates. And the Pirates score another runs. The score the Pirates have 4 runs, the Phillies have 8 runs. And the Pirates get their 4th one score on the top of the fifth. Thanks to Rhino here, and that's 8-4. Pirates try to come back in this game. Dang it. Another round was in. They're gonna have to come in here and talk to Zach Williams. And Kayla Conner, Kayla Conner gonna come to the mound to talk to Kyle Vegas. Kyle Vegas is supposed to know about him. So coming in next to bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis next to bat the Pirates. Second baseman for the Pirates. 2 outs, 2 outs south of him. Here we go. Kyle Vegas got a pitch for Henry when he born. Ryan has to go to strike one's on one. Kyle Vegas got a pitch for Henry when he born. Ryan has to go to strike two zone two. Calvin has another pitch for Henry when he born. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on two. And Calvin has another pitch for Henry when he born. Swinging and missing that strike during Henry Davis' zone. Every day we got strike the F out by Cowback has go sitting that power style year. First strikeout for Cowback has 1K. Mm-hmm. And that's 3 runs for the Pirates. So score the Pirates have 4 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. We on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. So the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the fifth be Alec Boone, Bryson Stott, and J.T. Manning. Alec Boone's over 1 with a hit by pitch and a run. Bryson Stott's 1 for 2 to run. And J.T. Manning's over 2 with strikeout. And number one, I'm going to say, guys, I'm not a he, I'm a she. Don't misgender me. I'm a she, not a he. Okay, and then the pronouns are a she, her, so I'm a woman, so I am not a man, so. Mm-hmm. I wear hats when I'm doing my play-by-plays, people. I don't just wear, you have to wear my hair or anything, so just for the outfit and stuff. So, I'm not hideous, so. And another thing, people, don't spam in the chat, because you spam in the chat, you get blocked, so. So Pink James for the Pirates, so Paul's King is not pitching tonight, gonna pitch for the Pirates to me. Cam Sanders, so coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone in the bat for the Phillies, no Philly bats on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth, here we go. Cam Sanders got a pitch, gonna be Alec Boone, he catch goes the ball low. Cam Sanders gonna pitch the Alec when he goes through, when he catch goes the ball 2-0. Cam Sanders gonna pitch to you Alec swinging the miss, no strike one is a 2-1. And Cam Sanders gonna pitch for you, Alec Boone. Swinging, oh, you look at that one. And it's a ball to Duno. And same Kansas gonna invest the Alec away for one. Swinging the miss and that strike one is a 2-1. And Kansas gonna invest gonna put the Alec away for one. And swinging that one, swinging the miss and that strike two, the 2-2. And Kansas gonna invest the Alec away for one. The running catch goes to all three, the 3-2, the full count. And Kansas gonna invest gonna put the Alec away for one. Swinging and missing that strike three, and that one was on. Out of boom, you over two with your first strikeout. Then coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fast on base. 1 out from the fifth. Here we go. Cam Sanders got a pitch, gonna wait Stock already for one. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And Cam Sanders got a pitch, gonna wait Stock already for one. Running catch go. That strike one is 1-1. And Kansas City is gonna pitch in the way stock ready for 1. Swinging and missing. That strike 2 is 1-2. Kansas City is gonna pitch straight stock ready for 1. And the West Side, that's what time we on running stock. They're wrapping the Red on baseball. And Kansas City is gonna pitch straight stock ready for 1. He's swinging down the foul. He's swinging down the ball. Still one. He's swinging at the foul 1-2. Kansas City is gonna pitch straight stock ready for 1. Right. And Kansas City is gonna pitch straight stock running catch goes. The ball's 1-2. Kansas City is gonna pitch straight stock ready for 1. Running catch goes the ball 2-2. And Kansas City is gonna pitch in the way stock ready for 1. And running stop flies out to the right field and Jim Dreamer right side zone. Waiting start, you 1 for 3. So coming in next about the Phillies, we have J2 man. The next about the Phillies, no Philly fans, no Rays. 2 outs, 5 in the 5th. Here we go. Cam Sanders got a pitch in their way. JT go 8 for 1. Running catch goes the ball's 1-0. And Cam Sanders gonna have his restart go 8 for 1 and get 1-0. Then gonna have stop when he gets swing when he gets to strike 1. Then Cam Sanders gonna have stop when he running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Cam Sanders gonna have his JT go 8 for 1. Running catch goes the ball 3-1. And Kansas City's gonna face their voice soccer and bring JT going for 1. And that is ball 4 and JT is ball against the first base for the fans. JT you over 2 with your first strikeout. On the next about the Phillies, we had a game room Conley Jr. The next about the Phillies, and we have one to beat Van first base. 2 outs, 5 in the 5th. Here we go. Cam Sanders got a base for Gabriel going for 1. Swinging and miss, and that strike 1's on 1. And Cam Sanders got a base for Gabriel going for 1. Running catch goes the ball 1-1. And Kansas City gonna pitch gonna win JT when he's winning with strike 1. Kansas City gonna pitch JT when he's going 1. Kansas City gonna pitch game gonna genius for telling you games gonna be running around in baseball. Kansas City gonna pitch game swinging the miss and that strike 2 1 and 2. And Kansas City gonna pitch game going for 1. Running catch goes 1-2 to 2-2. And Kansas City gonna this week game going. Running catch goes the ball three, the balls in terms of all three, the 3-2 the ball game. And coming at the and swinging down goes right to the ground. Another single game of Congress Jr. advanced to first base for the Bengals. And game was Jr. got a hit. He's super too young. And game Jr. singles on the gun strong drive to the right field. Jr. Jr. And J. Jr. went third base to the Phillies. Game was going to Jr. first base. And J. Jr. was on third base, facing the corner down. So coming next to bat with the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford next to bat with the Phillies. We got Pete Mayers on first base and third base. Two outs, dropping the fifth. Here we go. Kansas City got a pitch to Justin Greenwood. Swinging at the strike. Running catch go. Running catch go. Running catch go. The strike one is 0-1. And Kansas City got another pitch to Justin Greenwood. He's swinging there when the catch goes wrong. And Kansas City got a pitch to Justin. Running catch goes strike one. Kansas City got a pitch to Justin. Running catch goes 1-1. Kansas City got a pitch to Justin Greenwood. He's swinging there with the foul balls on 1 and 2. and 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 Kansas City got another pitch connect where you Justin Greenwood. And Justin Coleman runs out to the second base and Ryan Lloyd did the first one. Ryan Lloyd here in time. And Justin Coleman's down. Justin Coleman, you over 3. And you straight with JT on base. Staying with the 300 with the Phillies. Was going to the Pirates at 4 minutes. The Phillies at 81. And then we went on, and that's the end of the Phillies doing. Moving on to the 6th inning lane doing. It's the Pirates turn around. It's the Pirates and then turn around the top of 6. The 3 5 players do the red top 6 to me. Connor Griffin, Brendan Lowry, and Ryan Reynolds. Hmm. And so the running during this is single running race the first race for the Pirates by running singles on the ground ball to right fin and Trey Turner. And the way for the Pirates here, kind of looking at the Pirates, no Pirates with the race 0. So that was 6. There we go. Yeah, we're getting the race begin when they count it when they got you on 1. And we're getting the race begin, count it when they got you on 1. And we're getting the race, count it when they got you on 2, 1. And we're and then we're gonna eventually kind of go and get board when because you're gonna do all 3, 2, 1. And then yeah, we're getting eventually kind of for you and eventually kind of when I guess you're gonna do all the 1. And when I guess you're gonna do all 3, 2, 1. And we're getting eventually kind of going forward. So when I guess you're gonna do all 3, 2, 1. Then we're gonna eventually you. And kind of giving my thoughts showing to the left feeling of Brandon Warrens. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just now, the big change for the Phillies. So the Cowboys has done pitching tonight. When the pitch the Phillies, Seth Johnson. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds. And next to bat, the Pirates got 1-5 player on first base. 1-0. From the top of 6 inning. Seth Johnson on the pitch, getting there, boy. You got, boy, you Ryan going, boy. Swinging and missing that strike 1 on 1. And Seth Johnson on the pitch, you Ryan going, boy. And Cowboys on the pitch, you Ryan going, boy. President of the University of Ryan going for swing remains in a strike 2 and 2. President of the University of Ryan going for win. And President of the University of Ryan going for win. On the good swing remains 1. President of the University of Ryan going for 1. President of the University of Ryan swing remains in a strike 2 and 2. President of the University of Ryan swinging the 1 and 2. President of the University of Ryan going for win. He's swinging down with another 5 ball still 1 and 2. Oh, you say thing is doing one. I forgot about that people thing is doing. Another comment would say damn. And so something on the best when you born. When the catch goes when the catch goes to all 2 and 2. Feel like other question when you what's the question you're gonna ask Finn anyway you start ones? And so something on the best when you born. So when the catch gonna start doing violence down. I mean you gotta start that by but some Johnny was sitting there about 7 years, first strike off of Seth Jones in one game. So coming in next to bat for the Pirates run. It was really well that's the next bat the Pirates got 1-5 play on first base, 2 outs, top of 6 young. So Johnny got the pitch for the lanes when he born. When the catch goes straight into one. And so Johnny got the pitch for that's great born. And so Johnny got the pitch for that's great born. He's swinging down with the Pirates 1-2. And so Johnny got the pitch for that's great born. And that's what time you're doing baseball. So Johnny gonna pitch gonna born you all that's great born. And so Johnny gonna pitch gonna born you when you all that's great born when the catch goes the ball 2-2-2. And so Johnny gonna pitch all that's great born swing the 5-1-2-2. And come to the next 11 the Pirates got any violence in this the Pirates got 5 plays on me. And 5 plays on me, got 1 play on base. 2 outs down the 16 young. And and so Johnson got the pitch gonna go you. When you balance, when you when the kissing is struggling, and covering is in the face you when you balance when the kissing one and and covering is in the face when you when you balance and there's balance that's what time you're going to go to basement and covering is in the face you balance when the kissing one 2-2 and covering has and the between others. He was swinging at the 502 and got back at the new between others, swinging at the 503. That's a full count. and and Cowboy gets in the between as we balance grinds out to the shortstop. Trey Turner goes to the first base and right up and down. And then we got the zone. That's 3 outs for the Pirates. Let's go. The Pirates have 4 wins. The Phillies have 8 wins. That's the end of the 6-8 game win. And we went on to the 6 and then scoring the Pirates have 4 wins. The Phillies have 8 wins. We went on to the bottom of the 6-8 game wins. The Phillies turned the back. So the Phillies turned the back. The bottom of the 6. The 3 fame waves and the bottom of the 6 feet. Trey Turner. Charles Turner right side. Trey Turner is 2 for 3 with a home run. 3 RBIs and 2 runs. And California is over 3 with second strikeout. And Vice is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs, a walk and a strikeout. We talk about Fitz saying, what they once they said about me James Combs teaching us boxing too. And you say you have to throw like that to protect your chin. But I always thought it was straight. Yeah, when you're jabbing, you lock your chin, your shoulders, chin always down in the fight. And so was it. And once they said, I gotta keep my chin down better. I'm weak with my left, but strong with my right. How do I get better with off hands? I'm gonna use the off hands on stuff Wednesdays. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner in the bat for the Phillies, no Philly first on base, 0 outs, bottom of the 6 inning. And Kansas City gonna visit Trey when they're gonna get straight one. Is gonna visit Trey when they get 1-1. Is gonna visit Trey when they get 2-1. Again, City gonna visit Trey swinging away just straight 2-2. And City gonna visit Trey swinging 5-1-2-2. Is gonna visit Trey and Trey Turner grounds out to the first baseman runner here when they visit the pitcher Kansas City to the top. Trey Turner's out 22-4. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have And coming next to the Phillies, you had Cal scoring next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. And Kansas City who's got a pitch gonna be swerving going to win. and Kansas City got a pitch be swerving going to win. Running catch goes 1-1. Kansas City got a pitch be swerving going to win. Running catch goes strike one. Kansas City got a pitch be swerving. Running catch goes 1-1. Kansas City got a pitch be swerving going to win. Running catch goes strike 1-1. And Kansas City in the best be swinging away forward. Swinging the miss and a strike 2-2. When he gets the ball 2-1. And Kansas City in the best he's swinging the miss and a strike 2-2. And Kansas City in the best be swinging away forward. Swinging the miss and a strike 2-2. And Kansas City and Kansas City in the best in the way swinging away forward. Running catching goes the ball 3-3. Running catching goes the ball 3. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Kansas City got another pitch. He's swinging, get ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls of 3-2. And Kansas City got another pitch. He's swinging, get ready for it. And that is ball forward. Councilwoman is walking against the first base for the Bills. And this is Councilwoman's first one of the game. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Vice Over next to bat coming next to bat the Phillies. We got Vice Over next to bat the Phillies. We got one female in first base, 1 out, 5-6. There we go. Urban Nation, Urban Nation, Urban Nation. Cam Sanders got a pitch in the rain. Royce get ready for it. I'm not no uncle anyway. I'm a woman, by the way. Get it right. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. What's up, Mike Greeny? So he said, so is Bobby Memorial Day today. Well, he's trying to say that's what it is. The Bob's got a mouth video. What do you mean by that, Mike Greeny? So is Bobby Memorial Day today. So the lady got to put the time clock on the Pirates. Damn. It was the hour it takes to get back to that dugout. And swinging and Kansas City got a 15 right, swinging and makes a strike 1-1. And Kansas City got a 15 right, great going. And he's swinging down with a foul to his own team. And Kansas City got a 15 right, great point. It's July 1st, so the Mets had paid him like $2 million every year, really. Kansas City's got a 15 right, great point. Running catching goes the Rolls 1-2. And Kansas City's got a 15 right, great point. I'm not in love with you. I got a girlfriend anyway. Anyway, so I don't, you know. So, that kind of thing. No, I don't have a cold or anything. Like right now, I don't have a cold or anything. I don't have a cold or anything. And, so the reason I started doing voiceovers out. If I did, I would have been thrown up everywhere. I would have been like, I would have been like, I would have been having my dad. Then that when my nose ain't sniffing. So yeah, because if I would have had runny nose by now. If I would have had a cold or whatever, my nose been running and stuff. So. Yeah, so it's like doing voiceovers out. Voiceover you 1 for 3. with your second strikeout. And so we had the Pirates manager coming to the mound to talk to Cam Sanders, and he's taking him out of the game. Pitching change for the Pirates. The good thing, Mike, when he was checking for me to make sure to see if I had a cold or not, but I don't, because I really don't. If I did, it would be really bad, because it would have been really bad if I did. So. Woo, 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 woo. This home, because I was gonna him. And the second loss from my phone, I told the little scratchy, but I didn't have a cold or nothing like that. Which is known. So pitching change for the Pirates. So Kansas City on pitching tonight, coming to pitch for the Pirates. I mean, in there Ramirez. So coming up next to the Phillies, we have the March next to the Phillies. We have one Philly player in first base, 2 hours, about the 16 going. And Ramirez got a pitch to bring March away for it. Running catch goes strike was 0-1. And near the Ramirez another pitch for March away for it. Running catch goes 1-1. And the pitching always great for it. And wild pitch for the pitching. You hit him Ramirez and Castro at second base. So the Pirates out here doing wild pitches. Not a good thing for them. And you had Ramirez and the pitching to bring Morris great for it. Running catch goes to ball 2-2-1. And you had Ramirez and the pitching Morris great for it. And the wild pitch for the pitching. You had Ramirez and Castro versus third base. Man, your hands Ramirez is just terrible right now. He throw 2 wild pitches. 2. How you throw 2 wild pitches in the same game? That's not good. And you had Ramirez and the pitching Morris great for it. He swung it out to 5 2-2. And you had Ramirez and the pitching that bring Morris great for it. Running catch goes to ball 3 2 the full count. And your hand over there is another pitch gonna bring Morris Gray going. You swing it down as a foul ball to 3-2 the full count. And your hand over there is another pitch gonna bring Morris Gray going. And another pitch Morris now is ball forward. And Brandon Marsh is going to miss the first base for the Phillies. This is Brandon Marsh's first ball of the game. Oh, what's that? You can't bang. Nikki was that was tough that behind that first because I'm only waiting with somebody. I only have other GF. I don't know why somebody trying to look at me that I don't even know who you are. That I don't like men anyway. I might be in friends with guys, but they ain't not so much anymore. I know, right? I'm taking, see, what's that? You know. Come the next about the Phillies, we have Alabama next about the Phillies. The Phillies up first and second base. 2 hours, 5 and 6 to go. The Phillies have very much a first and catch one on the third base, swing the point down. From the next about the Phillies, we have Alabama next about the Phillies, got Phillies up first and third base. 2 hours, 5 and 6 to go. Your hand and Ramirez got a pitch for you, Allen, good point. One catch goes, the strike is on one. Your hand and Ramirez got another pitch for you, Allen. One catch goes, the ball is on one. And your hand and Ramirez got another pitch for you, Allen, good point. One catch goes, the ball 2-2-1. I said, who go to honey jail? And what that you really come for somebody? Well, it's okay, because you come for somebody, it's okay. That is hilarious, though. And your hand is another pitch for you, what you doing? Riding catch goes the ball 3-1. And your hand is another pitch for you, what you doing? So running catch goes to strike 2, so 3-2 the full count. And your hand is another pitch for you, what you doing? Swing and a miss, not strike three, very much zone. The other one was other one, you over 3 with your second strikeout. And you straight Brandon Marshall, catch one base. That's 3 outs of the Phillies. So it's going the Pirates have 4 runs, the Phillies have 8 runs. And that's the end of the 6-8 game. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates tournament. Let's see the Pirates new tournament top of 7. The 3 Pirate players in the red top 7. Ryan O'Hanna, Nick Gonzalez, and Jake McGunn. So coming back for the Pirates, we have Rhino here. Coming back for the Pirates, no power plays on 8-0, 7-7. Here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch. Can do for you. What are you going? Rhino catch goes the ball 1-0. Seth Johnson gonna pitch. Rhino gonna catch the ball 2-0. Seth Johnson gonna pitch. Rhino, what are you going? And Rhino here pops out to the third, makes an elbow. And Rhino here is out. Yeah, the horse is definitely helping guys because, I thought we're just going crazy. So coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Nick Gonzalez next to the Pirates, no power plays on base. 1 out, 7-7, here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch, Nick waiting for it. Rhino catch goes balls 1-0. And Seth Johnson got a pitch, for Ryan waiting for it. Rhino catch goes the ball 3-0. And Seth Johnson got a pitch, Nick waiting for it. That is ball 4. Nick Gonzalez is ball to base, the first base for the Pirates. When he goes to Johnny, going to first bat the game, you have to be Nick Gonzalez. When coming next to bat the Pirates, we have Jake McGowan next to bat the Pirates. We're going to 5 player in first base. 1 out, top of 7, here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch, Jake going for it. Ronald catch goes, strike 1-0-1. And Seth Johnson got a pitch, Jake Ronald catch goes, strike 1-1. And Seth Johnson got a pitch, Jake Ronald catch goes, 1-1. And Seth Johnson got a pitch, Jake going for it. You're right, once there's another win. But when we're not done yet, we in 7, so, don't go jump too fast yet. I'm still trying to go number 15, Jake going for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-1. And so next ball for Jake McGonagall's ball to hit the first base ball in the Pirates. The Pirates are Jake McGonagall first base, Nick is on second base. On the next event, the Pirates, you're 0-2. Next event, the Pirates, we got one. Oh, wait. On the catch goes the strike with the one. Then, and so Jake going to go to the ball 1-1. And so Jake going to go 2-1. So Jake going to go to the ball 3-1. So Jake going to go to. So John going to Jake and that's ball 4. And Jake going to go to the ball, go back to first, go to the Pirates. When he goes to Johnny Wilkins second base of the game, had to be Jake going to go. The Pirates had Jake going to first base, and Nick Gonzalez on second base. Cam Coleman coming up to the mound to the Cowboys, the cover Steph Johnson. Said take Steph Johnson out of the game. Oh, you back, Star Wars. That was bad. That was fast. That was fast, Star Wars. You laughing that you came back. That was fast. That was definitely fast. It's like, now they started time. I'm going to take the vision, go get back to them. So the dugouts, like, damn, why they got time them and stuff. And coming next to bed with the Pirates, we have Joe June. Let's the Pirates got 5 ways on first, 8, 6 base. 1 out, top of the 7, here we go. And so Johnson got the face going to be going forward. And then they bounce on top of the wall. And Jerry Tringle won around first, top of second. Jerry Tringle got a double on the Jerry Tringle 8 double on the 2026 season. No line draw to the left fielder, Brandon Morris. And the Pirates score another run. Score the Pirates have 6 runs. The Phillies have 8 runs. The Pirates get a 2-run score. In the top of the 7, thanks to Nick Gonzalez and Jamin Gunn. That's 8-6. The Pirates are coming all the way back, y'all. Oh, you went the bullpen? Really? Is that what we talking about? Pop-Tart ice cream also, yeah. You had a Pop-Tart ice cream? Really? Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis. Next to bat the Pirates, got one Pirates second base. Went out, top of 7, here we go. So pitch chase with the Phillies, so Seth Johnson taking on the game. Coming to pitch to the Phillies, be Ryan Curran. He will captain charge. And Ryan Curran got a pitch coming for you. When you Henry get ready for it. Running catch goes straight to one, and Ryan Curran going to pitch to you. Henry get ready for it. Henry Davis flies out to the center field, and Justin Coleman. Henry Davis down. So Ryan Curran going to pitch for you. So here come the next to the Phillies. We have Henry Davis. We have Colin Griffin going next to the Pirates. You got 1-5 players, 2 base, 2 runs, about top of 7. Here we go. Ryan Curran going to pitch you, Colin. Running catch going to walk with him. Ryan Curran going to pitch you, Colin. Running catch going to walk to 2 now. And Ryan Curran going to pitch going to be Colin going to win. Running catch going to strike 1 to 2-1. And Ryan Curran going to pitch you, Colin going to win. When I catch goes, when I catch goes, strike 1-2-1. And when I cook the Richie Conner, running swing, running strike 2-2-2. And going cooking the Richie Conner, get ready for it. Conner Griffin next for time on you, Conner Griffin, get ready for the red box, it's my baseball. The Ryan Curran going to the pitch, when you Conner, get ready for it. and swinging the race striking on 2-2. And kind of right quick in the pitch, kind of expert time on kind of right in the reverse on base phone. And kind of and Ryan Kirk in the pitch going to be kind of 3 point. And kind of Griffin lines out to the third base animal and kind of Griffin's down. That's 3 up to the Pirates. Zone is going to the Pirates at 6 on the face of 8-1. Moving on to the bottom of the 7 lane zone. It's the Phillies on the red, in the Phillies going to the red, the bottom of 7. With 3 50 to the red, the bottom of 7. We watch it start. JT Reed Gary Conley Jr. Running starts 1 for 3 to 1. JT Reed is 0 for 2 with a walk and strikeout. And Gary Conley Jr. is 2 for 2 with an RBI and a walk and 2 runs. Young Kona is Young Kona red the Phillies. We got White Stock in the red the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 rounds around the 7. Here we go. And the pitch is start when the catch goes strike one. And the start when the swing is 5-1-2. And swing is never almost single 2. And the pitch is start when the catch goes 1-2. And kind of and the pitch is start swinging there, right in the guard, that single. And Vice Stock made the first thing for the Phillies. Vice Stock on the Kings 2-4, y'all. And Vice Stock singles on the ground ball to the right field of James Field. Coming up next for the Phillies, we have J2 in the next for the Phillies. We got 1-3 first base, 0 rounds. 7, here we go. You know the man that's got a pitch in the week, JT going for it. Running catch goes the balls with him. You know the man that's got a pitch for JT going for it. Then coming next to bat, the Phillies got J2, so the Phillies won the big game first base 0, around 7 here we go. You and the Williams got the pitching JT, but when the catch got the ball low. And you and the Williams got the pitching JT, swinging that was the 5 1 1. And swinging that was the 5 1 1 and you and the Williams got the pitching JT, running point. And swinging that was the 5 1 1. And you and the Williams another pitching over you. Please go. Running catch got the ball low. And running gonna be JT, running catch the ball 1 1. And swinging that the 5 1 1. And you and the Williams another pitching JT, swinging that ball 1 2. You know, with JT running catch got the ball doing JT was down. JT really you over 3 second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Gabriel Carly Jr. Next to bat, the Phillies got 1 at first base. 1 out, top 5 and 7, here we go. And the Williams gonna pitch in a great game of going forward. You swing it out when the 5 on 1. And you hit Williams another pitch for you. And Gabriel Jr. coming next to bat, the Phillies got 1 at first base. 1 out, 5 and 7, here we go. And then Williams gonna pitch, we gave him the catch, swing that's about 1. And you had the Williams in the pitch, we gave him going for the second is 1. Yep, and yep, that's the ball. Running catch goes the balls 1 1. And you had the Williams in the pitch, we gave him going for it. And when he swing that was right to stay, that's a 5 1 and 2. And he swung that one, and you had the Williams in the pitch, we gave him going for it. And swing the base in the strike 3, and gave him control zone. And gave him control 2 3 when his first strikeout. So, on the next event, the Phillies, we have Justin Coleman next to the Phillies. We got 1 at first base, 2 outs. 5 and 7, here we go. Even the joint was and you know, the pitching Justin running because he got the swing and strike 1. And the pitching Justin running because he got the strike 2, 1 2. and gonna basically Justin go to the top, just go get right back to baseball. And you're gonna face gonna be Justin Great Born. And right now he's gonna face Justin Great Born. He's swinging there with the power rolls and 2. He's swinging there and and so just goes to the wall the third base and niggas on so everybody's at the second base. The things are just going first base and everybody knows on the second base. And that's the Phillies, because, the only way was gonna pitch each other when the kids goes to strike on the one, and we're gonna pitch strike two, and strike 2 on 2, and we're gonna pitch each other when the kids goes to balls on 2, and we're gonna pitch strike, we will try turner, so when the kids go to strike, try turner down. Let's go to the five, that's 6 in the face, and 8, we're to the bottom 7, and giving the Phillies to the Phillies to the Phillies to the bottom 8, on the 7, and let's go to the five, that's 6 on the face, and 8 months and the 7, and giving to 8, and then giving. It's the Phillies, it's the five, 7, the Phillies to the five, and to the top of the 8. I think five plays the best telling me volume Reynolds. Volume Reynolds. And then doing Rollins. For the first substitution, Derrick Hill was replacing right fielder. Aaron Cole Jr. better aim running right field. And running running popped up the second baseman right zone. Okay. Okay, the next round of the Phillies VS the Pirates again. As the rest of the really is going to do the Pirates, so we got no Pirates race, 2 hours off the top of the here we go. And Ryan Kirk got a pitch going to be over the for one catch on strike number one. And Ryan Kirk got another pitch the other way, run the catch goes, the ball's 1-1. And that's 3 outs for the one catch strike one. And 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 Ryan Kirk got another pitch going to be That's why you want to get one. And I'm taking the best for you. That's why you the spots off the right field of Derrick Hill. Losing down. That's the to the Pirates of the Phillies have 6-1, the Pirates have 8-1. We're going to the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies on the Raiders to the Phillies to the red, the bottom of the 8. The 3 Philly Reds, the red, the bottom of the 8. Because Swillman, Bryce, 7, Rainer Morris. And Castro was over 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And Bryce Harper is 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And Randy Marsh is 1 for 3 with a run, a walk. Mm-hmm. And other than the between volume, I'm gonna next about the feeling of what gets spoken next about the feeling, no feeling better ways. That's all you old for, you don't strike out. Let me change the power zone. You only win the definition that could have been then instantaneous. Your next about the feelings, you got by talking next about the feelings, no feeling better ways. But now, I don't get you begun. And hibernation, hibernation, hibernation. And there's a negative issue, right? When it gets good, when it gets good, the world's on it. And then it's a daily other issue, right? When it gets good, it's 2021. And then the US 20 the level 2, then the US with the level 2, and then the US with the level 2, and then the US with the reason that's right, they can voice over down. Right, over you love before, your second strikeout. Next to other Phillies, we have Brandon Wells next to other Phillies. They got one Philly fans on base, 2 outs. Robin and 7, and Robin and 8, here we go. And this individual was going to get the goal to them. This individual was swinging right in the grass, and that's a single. Brandon Wells remains the first base for the fans. And Brandon Wells, you 2 for 4. His swing there goes and Raider was singles on the going drive to the right fielder. To the right fielder, Drew Trino. Coming next batter, Phillies, we have Adam Boone next batter, Phillies. And no pretty bad first base. 2 outs. I mean, 2 outs from the 7, from the 8. Here we go. And there's the daily of his year, going to go to the room. There's the end of his year, right? He's getting ready for you, right? You. And look at me, boys. Swing there, go honey, go wave it in the ball. Going, gone. 2-1 home run for Allen Boone. The Phillies still lead yet again. So let's go with the Pirates at 6-1. The Phillies at 10 runs. And the Phillies get a 2-1 score. And the bottom of the 8 takes the Brandon Marsh and the Allen Boone still. And the Allen Boone still 2-1 home run. Allen Boone 1 for 2. The second strikeout. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. And coming in next to the Phillies, we have versus that next to the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Rays. 2 outs, bottom of the 8. Here we go. And there's a taking of history. He's not going anywhere. Everybody started to tell me everybody's talking about the baseball. Everybody's out to the show, start counting with everybody starts down. Right this time, you 2-5. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. Let's go to the Pirates at 6-1. The Phillies at 10 runs. Then the 8 lane Jones to the 9th. The 8 lane Jones. It's the Pirates turn the red. Let's see the Pirates to the red top of the 9. Here we go. And 3-5 plays the red top of the 9 will be running here. Nick Gonzalez and Jake Montgomery. And here we go, guys. We haven't seen this guy pitch in a minute. Here comes pitching for the Phillies, number 59, Johanna Jarvan. It's been a minute, yo. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, yo. But hey. So pitch change for the Phillies. Ron Cook, no pitch change, the pitch for the Phillies. Johanna Jarvan. So come at the bat for the Pirates. We have Ryder here in the bat for the Pirates. No power plays on 8 zeros. Top of the 9th. Here we go. And the wrong on the pitch can the you wrong. You ready for a run the catch goes strings on 1. And the wrong on the pitch can the you wrong. You ready for it. Run the catch goes balls 1-1. And the wrong on the pitch can the you wrong. You ready for it. Run the catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. And the wrong on the pitch can you wrong. You ready for it. And Ryder here grinds out to the shortstop. Trey Turner through the first base and right up in time. And Ryder here is down. What's up, Sunshine Lovers? 364. 364. Yeah, the one with the home run, yeah. That's why it's 10-6. Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Nick Gonzalez next to bat. The Pirates, no 5 ways of age. 1 out, 7 to 9. Here we go. The wrong of the pitch, we can Nick and wait for it. So, runner catch goes balls 1 0. And the wrong of the pitch, gonna wait Nick and wait for it. Runner catch goes, the strike 1 is 1-1. And the wrong of the pitch, gonna wait Nick and wait for it. And Nick Gonzalez grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first base and rush over in time. And Nick Gonzalez is out. One more out was singing, guys. And you want to start a game? I'm Hector's good. Hey. Coming up next to the Pirates, we have Jake McGill next to the Pirates, the 5 ways of age, 2 outs. On the top of the 9, here we go. The wrong of the pitch, Jake Green, Roy Swing, the 5 on 1. USA's up 2-0. Oh, yeah. And the wrong of the pitch, gonna for you, Jake, ready for it. He's running, catch, gonna strike 2 on 2. The wrong of the pitch, Jake, ready for it. Swing, they will go right in the ground, that's a single. And Jake McGill bats the first base for the Pirates. And Jamie Gunn singles on the ground ball to third base at Alabama. Alabama, really? Alabama, really though? I'm looking in the chat on Star Wars. What I'm supposed to be looking at. And coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jerry Cherry next to bat the Pirates. We got 1-5 player on first base, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. And the wrong of the pitch, Jerry. Run that catch goes straight to 1. And the wrong of the pitch, Jerry going for it. And Jamie got advanced the second on the defensive indifference. And the wrong of the pitch, Jerry going for a swing and miss, a strike 2 is 0-2. Oh, you talking about Alabama, right? And the wrong another pitch gonna be Jerry going for it. Run the catch goes balls 1 and 2. And the wrong another pitch be Jerry going for it. Oh no, this guy was talking about he said, what's the score? I'm watching the soccer game that you talking about. And I said, no, I'm doing the Phillies game, and the wrong another pitch be Jerry swinging the miss and that's straight 2-2. And the wrong another pitch Jerry when he gets 1 and 2. And the wrong another pitch Jerry and swing the miss and that's straight 3. And Jerry goes down. And that's the ball game. Final score is 10-6. Phillies win. So the Phillies will advance to 49 and 38 in the season. The Phillies will advance to 49 and 38 in the season. The Pirates will advance to 43 and 41 season. The Phillies get the 49 win. The Pirates get the 41 loss. And yeah, and your winning pitcher tonight's game is Ryan Kirkman. We advance to 6-0 in the season with a 2.62 ERA. Ryan Kirkman is still undefeated, guys. 6-0 for the Ryan Kirkman. Ryan Kirkman is advanced to 6-0. Ryan Kirkman is one of our elite pitchers that does not lose. And your second player in tonight's game is Trey Turner, a shortstop Trey Turner, who was super fine with a 3-run home run in the second, 3 straight games with home runs, and 8 multi-hit game in the last 13 for Trey Turner. Shout out to Trey Turner for that one. Yeah, so guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies versus the the Pittsburgh Pirates for game number 4 of the 4-game series tomorrow at 12:35 p.m. Because, it's going to be a hot one, so I'll be doing that. But other than that, because, nothing that, but I will be able, first of all, which I want to do that. Because, I want to able, first of all, do want to see what Gia tour, really want to do that. And in the house is not going to really do real good for me, so, so, but that being said, guys, yeah, so, yeah, but here we're going to sing the song, guys. 1, 2, 3, get your hand in the clouds, there's a lot to be learned, so we'll go around. Once there was a sailor, thought he moved a rubbery wing. Anyone knows that it can't move a rubbery wing, but he has house, he has house, he has high above high in the sky. So when you start to feel that I'm letting go, just remember that, woo. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. When let's go on the hunt for Red October. The shots don't knock on the street. Shout out to Jack on the street. Shout out to the Red Five Reaper on the stream. And yeah, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Kansas City Royals for game number 1 of the 3-game series on Saturday at 8:10 p.m. guys. I hope the Phillies do win the last game against the Pirates tomorrow. And let's see what the Phillies will do when they go to Kansas City on Friday morning. And, get the, want to see what the Phillies going to do when they travel to Kansas City this Saturday and try to take on the Royals. So, one last game with the Pirates. And then on Saturday night, Bobby Porter Jr., Bobby Porter Jr., see you on Saturday night, we're doing in Kansas City. Because Bobby Porter Jr., we coming for y'all. We coming for y'all, man. We coming for y'all. Boys, y'all next. Once we done with the Pirates in this last game with the 4-game series, we coming for them Red Royals. Cause we coming to Kansas, yo. And we at the Royals Arena. We coming over there. So let's just finish out the Pirates series, and then the Royals are next. The Royals are next after we done with the Pirates. So, there's gonna be a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, that's gonna be an interesting one. So, that kind of stuff like that. And that being said, guys, hope we got to enjoy the rest of y'all. We'll see you Wednesday night, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Next Phillies regular season, my favorite way. Let's go Phillies, yeah. Let's beat the Pirates tomorrow for the last game. At least we won the first 2 games. So you won game 2 and 3, so game 4 is going to decide everything. So, and the pitching matchup for the game tomorrow is going to be Alan Rago versus that's supposed to be that's going to be Alan versus Jared Jones. So, that's going to be a good one. So, Alan hasn't won a game yet because he hasn't even started the game. So, EO's been the opener. So, EO's been coming in. So, it would be nice for Alan to start the game tomorrow instead of, having the opener thing because that doesn't really work. So, that'll be nice. But other than that, guys, see you guys on Saturday for Phillies and Royals. Game 1 of the 3-game series Saturday night. So it's gonna be a good one. So peace out, y'all. You got MG fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies. And you got to match the game in this out. Peace, y'all.